Hello, Froggy here, and today I'll be showing you how far I've been able to get in Root of Nightmares from the beginning. As a bonus, you can get one or maybe both of the bonus chests, but certainly the second one at least. You're going to want to be on stasis with Salvation Script, or with a buddy who has those, because sometimes the best way to go forwards is to fall back. Well, I didn't think it was quite that funny. Anyways, you'll want Salvation Script and a means to die quickly. I tend to go for about 3 layers of stasis crystals here. But if we manage to block off the entire default spawn area, we'll go to the fallback point, which is conveniently located just past the door after first encounter. And we're past it. It's a good thing it's located there, since I don't know any other way to get past it. Switching to an Eager Edge sword, because that will be useful coming up. We'll be able to use the second encounter flag, so it doesn't really matter that we're low on ammo. Not much out of mapping here, so let's speed through it. You can climb after dropping down with sword flying, just to make this go by a little faster. Or if you've watched Corolla's video, you can just do crazy warlock things. I still get a little bit turned around because I only properly run this raid a couple of times. Most of my time in it so far has been going out of map. Well, before we go any further, let's go back and take a look at the first bonus chest. Should be right up here. And it is guarded by a currently inactive tormentor, which is unfortunately immune. Going to up my light level a little bit here. Yeah, immune hasn't really stopped us before, but unfortunately there's something a little bit different with this guy. If you look, the highest damage number I'm getting now is 13. And while lots of things will get you that damage, that's a lot of health to get through 13 at a time, so to my knowledge, no one has killed this guy skipping first encounter yet. Maybe it'll get you first chest. Maybe it's not worth it because it would take several hours. Who knows? But it may be possible to get the chest this way. Let me know if you figure something out. I've heard that pushing him off doesn't actually kill him. Plus he tends to teleport back pretty quickly. I had no luck with Wither Horde, and Colony only did a little bit. Anyways, let's get going towards the second bonus chest. I'm going to need to climb up through this encounter, which luckily is rather easy. You can just jump up the stuff that they've left around. Give myself a little bit of a foothold here, but probably don't even need to do that. I found this upcoming route when Corolla and I were messing around with the raid, seeing how far we could get without using any encounters. I was particularly amused that I managed to get through it first, given that it requires speed and I am not a very fast frog. Corolla, however, as an automobile, tends to be quite speedy. We're going to be climbing up to that vine up there. It happens to be positioned quite nicely to give us access to the roof, which is unfortunately a turn back. But as long as we go fast enough, that won't matter. You'll want to trigger Eager on the Vine to kind of boost you up atop. If you fall into this little area, you want to die before you touch the ground, because that area is annoying to try to escape. If you hit that right, you'll get a little bit of kind of a barrier skate boost. And now we just have to hit the load. Ideally, you'll die to this load, but if not, you can just die afterwards. It doesn't even matter if you touch the ground, because unfortunately Cataclysm 2 is not very spawn point friendly. Don't know if it'll be possible to IRB out of, but it's not looking too good. So, as a sword flying titan, this jumping puzzle doesn't really mean very much. Particularly when we don't have those waves of darkness that try to persuade us to touch the ground. Oh, wait a minute, I don't think we actually need to go in there at all. So if we just jump around the side of this building, there is the middle thing to unlock the bonus chest. And then we can just sword fly up this little slanted cliff here. And the bonus chest is ours. I've already opened it this week, so no extra loot for me. But if you don't have time to run the raid and want to grab some extra loot on your other characters, then perhaps just do this route. I've never actually climbed up this structure here, so good a time as any to do that. It looks like we can just fly across to the next part from here. I don't actually have the route for this memorized yet. Though if you're flying above it, you don't really need to. Got stuck there for a moment. But yeah, the surroundings are just beautiful to look at. And this is about as far as we've managed to get. This door, sadly, does not open without having this area active. There are plenty of holes in the map around to kind of explore through, but we haven't found any way to hit the load just yet. But if we were able to, with all of the holes in third encounter, it would be rather easy to go all the way to the end. So do let me know if you find a way to get past that, because getting to the end would be pretty cool. Particularly because, you know, death barriers all around. Because you would be able to explore out of box in the Cataclysm 3 area without having to find a weird checkpoint. But anyways, have fun exploring the raid.